Rhythm can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes if you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use. And hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy, just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Entities I see. Enigmatic entities I see. I see.
Alright, again, welcoming you to the 16th episode of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. We are on our final stop before CCW conquers Brampton. But let's throw down to the ring for the introduction to the opening contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is a singles bout and it is scheduled for one ball with a 10-minute time limit. It is a part of the C1 CAW. Introducing the competitors first, running right away down, they are fighting out of the red corner, representing Stagnation. She is the current reigning and defending CCW Women's First Blood Champion, Kayla Turner. Now it says it plainly all over her tracksuit. There are 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and you will join Stagnation. A fact of life that's haunted many a wrestler over the years. We've seen a return to Stagnation of one of her stablemates, the person that currently walks around with Kira's half of the ATW World Tag Team Championship, and also was one half of the CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, but never mind him because, ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, currently right away down, now fighting out of the blue corner. She is the Death Tiger, Tiger Matsuda. Now, unable to emerge victorious from this tournament, either of these women, but so far Kayla Turner has done remarkably well. 7 of 8 opponents so far she's fought, 7 of 8 she's refused to bleed against. Will Tiger Matsuda hit the jackpot? Will she be able to claim the Women's First Blood Championship in this match, or will Kayla Turner walk away unscathed, at least in terms of bleeding? These two currently tied for bottom of the pile, trying to fight for the right to not be the loser, the outright loser of the tournament. Both 2 and 5, both only have 4 points. Neither of them want to be the worst in the tournament. So Colin Elbow starting us off, pushing back towards the corner. Draco Malfoy in the front row sees the best eye here. There are 3 Draco Malfoys in the shot just then, in the front 2 rows, but a high kick there by Matsuda, forearm chop. And now, go behind, oh my, reverses into the arm drag, and oh, double axe handle. Oh my, oh, floating over into its suplex. Elbows to the side of the head as she avoids whatever slam was gonna occur. Punch, kick, up kick. Oh, just faked her out and now spiked on the face. The collar now sends her towards the turnbuckle pads, and in the corner, handspring. Oh, back elbow to the back of the head. Using her own momentum against her. Off the rope she sends her, ducks down, and oh, went for a drop kick, but Tiger Matsuda pulled up short. And Tiger, oh, ducked under it. Oh my. Why would you do that to Marshall? Oh, Harakarana by Matsuda into the pin, referee there again, and 1. Now reverses the momentum, 1. Reverses the fall, 1. Reverses the fall, kick out. Suppose if anyone ever wants to join anything, anywhere, in our link tree we've got the link to the Discord, we've got a link to the spreadsheet with all the stats for CCW in 2K26. We've got the Blue Sky that I don't use, the YouTube that we post the VODs to, this very own Twitch, and if you don't already have a link tree, a link to make your own. Right. Jab to the face, kick to the midsection. We're a quarter of the way into the match, just about, and well, the potential time limit of the match, I should clarify. Powerbomb there by Turner into the pin. Disrespectful cover. One. Kick out. That's the thing with disrespectful covers. They really actually work. Another big power bomb there by Turner. This time electing not to go for a pinfall, but to pull Matsuda to her feet, kick her in the midsection, and look for a third power bomb. High angle right on the neck and shoulders. Turner, I think, was looking for another one, but Matsuda starting to show a bit of fight and throwing the champion into the corner. No, big boot ducks still up, ducks under. Kick fighting free. Nice rip to the apron. Holds on. One hand still holding on. Just barely. Oh, fights back the forearm. Springboard drop kick. Eminem's recovered. Leg hooked deep. Ref count. One. Kick out. Oh. Standing moonsault. Up to the second rope. Drop kick. Missile varietal. And off the ropes, Tiger Matsuda. Running neck twist. High kick, duck the first, got caught the second. That could very well be on the cusp of putting down the First Blood champion. Oh, almost busting her open on that top rope. You have to imagine perhaps Matsuda going to abandon all pretense. She's just going to go for the championship gold. From the top. Kayla Turner in trouble. Tiger Matsuda looking for another 2 points. Stunner! Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. Tiger Matsuda with a full eclipse at the end. Picks up 2 points. Kayla Turner. The dubious honor. Being bottom of the pile when it comes to the point scoring. 2 and 6 in her matches. But somehow, someway, managing to not lose her Women's First Blood Championship. But I'm being told right now that with the exception of Tiffany Price, who has the World Heavyweight Championship to focus on, every single competitor who defeated Kayla Turner in this tournament will be challenging her in a last blood contest in Brampton for the Women's First Blood Championship. So Tiger Matsuda and her sister Sarah Misawa, as well as Kennedy Lex the Catch, as well as Haley Rose, as well as Morgan Justice the Bloodbringer. They will all get to challenge for the Women's First Blood Championship Last Blood rules.
Pledge your allegiance.
Well, you say that, but she's had great success in Last Blood situations in the past, but never mind that, because ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently rings way down now, being accompanied to the ring by, and representing the Blackchapel, yes, the Sky Demon, Ghostman. Great arrival time. You just missed Kayla Turner losing and having her championship match announced. She's going to face everybody that's beaten her bar one at Conquer Brampton. So, lucky you. Didn't have to see her fight, but did get to hear about her losing. Where is Tiger on this list so I can do my lost rewards? Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, currently makes his way down, fighting Out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by Rocco Vale. Representing the Brotherhood, he is 1/3 of the World Trios Champions, Darren Browning. Well, we know who the challengers are. They've just made their entrance, being the Masked Boys in the Spooky Troop. But Darren will team alongside his brothers Daryl and Derry in a trios war. It will be a 3-on-3, it will be elimination rules, it will be tornado style. The winners will walk away those World Trios Championships around their waist. We've already seen the Brotherhood defend against the Nation inside War Games. Veronica Showtime being pinned. But that was a 4-on-4 situation inside a double ring inside of a cage. A war and War Games. These three do not. These ones. Black Chapel. The masked boys of the Spooky Troop. Did I? Oh, I mean Demolition Dollhouse. If I did say that. I am still waking up. Okay. Big wide jaw kick. They defended. Oh, if I did say it, it was probably because. Why is the Nation on my mind? It must be coincidence. As we head towards Conquer Brampton. Oh! Ghostman, no. Oh. Cyrus Crowley just. Yeah. Sure would be a shame if Brampton's finest was to appear. The big maple. Now we're a 5 count. I do love that we're just ignoring Ghostman attempting a dive to the outside and just bouncing off of the ropes inside the ring. So he's just going to get a count out victory here. Nigel urging Darren to get back in the ring. Come on, Darren. Oh, just barely beating a 10 count. Into the pin. Why is it thumbtacks? Rocco Vale distracted the ref long enough with the thumbtacks that Darren Browning's pin didn't even get a 1 count, and Nigel Dable's disposing of those. Now, here's a fun little loophole fact. Technically, once the thumbtacks are poured out the bag, they're not considered illegal as per the game, because you're not hitting people with a weapon, you're just driving people into them. I think the same logic applies to tables as well once they're set up, though the ref doesn't like to leave them set up. A frog splash, shooting star. Stomping the elbow and then a kick across the chest. Springboard into the leg, hook, pin, 1, 2. Cyrus Crowley getting a bit manic. He's up on the apron. Ghostman's like, what are you doing? First, yeah, threw Darren Browning into the steps. Now this, what? Huh? Oh God, stomping on the hand. Ow. Ron Perez and Alpha Pedo at ringside, going to be teaming alongside Ghostman to challenge Darren and his brothers for the World Trios Championship coming out at Conquer Brampton. And standing Spanish fly. Oh, roll up, roll up. Well, Olivia Martikov will be coming out with a checkmate later on tonight. Veronica Showtime will be in her corner for that match. So. Double axe handle to the sternum, rolls to the outside as Ghostman, and Darren is on the top rope, pointing at the crowd saying, "This is your fault." Oh, god damn it. Managers, stop ruining diving moves. Well, Rockavale tried to help, and because physics engine is just kind of screwed over Darren Browning. Oh. Flying around Ghostman at ringside. Oh, punches. Throwing him around again, and I mean, Ghostman just about got the count out victory earlier. Darren Browning looking for the same. Rockavale going to help him out. And oh, that is. Oh, ref. Wow. I don't know about that one, referee. That was, I mean, ref's decision. 10 count. He was halfway in the ring when the ref counted 10. Darren Browning via count out picking up the victory here over Ghostman. Oh? Oh, come on, tell me you haven't forgotten. Okay, this is Destin that has having this issue of the music. Ladies and gentlemen, the contest is a tag team bout, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Destin, the team of the Conti Resu Killer Buckwheat and the Lucha Libre Psycho Paulo Jr. Well, Buckwheat and Paulo Jr., those crazy sons of bitches, are making us listen to the default entrance music. Now, pretend it's China's theme playing. Don't treat me like a woman, don't treat me like a man, treat me for just who I am. And so on and so forth. But the Openweight Championship around the waist of Angus Wyatt, but will it be still coming out of Brampton, because one of the two men that's due to face his proteges, his apprentices, his disciples in Destined, one of them is challenging for that Openweight Championship, looking to create a new record here in CCW by becoming Colossal Championship Wrestling's first ever Grand Slam champion, Blake Bishop. He'll be joined by the Men's First Blood champion momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponents. Currently right away down, now fighting out of the blue corner, the team of Blake Bishop and the CCW Men's First Blood champion, Caleb Adams. Well, oddly enough, the First Blood Championships both haven't been lost yet at any point during this season. We could very well see either Buckwheat or Paulo Jr. emerge from this match with that championship around their waist. Oddly enough, we could see Blake Bishop emerge with it, because Paulo or Buckwheat could bust open Caleb, and then Caleb's tag partner could bust open Caleb Adams. Bust open her. I mean, that Blake could walk away with the championship, but Paulo Jr. starting off for Destined. Blake Bishop starting off for those hooligans, and we're underway. Turned around, Bulldog. Oh, Buckwheat nearly grabbed Blake Bishop forearm, elbow drop, springboard style. Just cheating straight away. Referee Sharon Georgie does not give a shit apparently. And oh, pinning the arm and stomping on the hand, as per Angus's directions. It's just amazing the level of like sadism that Destin gets up to. Angus flanked by Hank and Henry Allen. He's got Buckwheat and Paulo Jr. as well as Haley Rose. As the various disciples of his. They all believe they're destined for greatness, and well, it is hard to argue against it. Last season there was 2 championship reigns as openweight champion for Angus White, cementing himself as the most dominant openweight champion, perhaps the most dominant champion period in CCW history. World Trios Championships were won by Buckwheat Paulo Jr. and Hank Allen. Welcome in, Ben. And then Henry Allen was the World Heavyweight Champion. We saw the return of Haley Rose. It's the wider bloodline of Fred and Angus and their associates have had a... what's the word? An influential last 12 months. Of course, stagnation have been running rampant here in CCW and in ATWE with various bits of gold. Sotala holding the World Championship in ATWE as well as the World Heavyweight Championship here in CCW, not once but twice. Kirai also holding World Gold. Both Tag Team Championships being held by stagnation. Revolution Championship being held by 2 people. And there's a reason that man's never been signed to this company. Oh my god, Mexican Destroyer on the apron. I do love that when Blurp is like on the bottom of the screen, is stood in the bottom left, and chat messages come up, it just says ERP because it covers just a BL. Oh, back elbow. Oh, Buckwheat's in. Buckwheat's out. Chop. Here's Caleb Adams' forearm caught that time. And this is dangerous for Caleb. I will simply step to the side. Oh, misses the forearm. Drop kick. Into the cover. Ref count. 1, 2. Kick out. This has been fun getting to this stage, but Caleb Adams, oh, side rush and a leg sweep. And floating around into a Rings of Saturn almost. No, not Rings of Saturn, just an octopus stretch almost. Manages to slip his head for ending, just jabs to the face, and oh, Caleb Adams got to be careful of letting unprotected shots to the face like that occur, because Paulo Jr. could be a psychotic men's first blood champion if something like that is allowed to continue. Goes into the Free Amigos. Yeah. Hey now. I swear Johnny Scorpion was using Bearded Outlaw as a nickname at one point. So no. We don't let him here either. Oh god, Paulo Jr. to the upside from the top. Oh god, dropkick, but he definitely ate shit on the apron. Good point, good point. Oh god, Mexican Destroyer this time on the concrete. Caleb Adams going to have to show up to Brampton in a neck brace. That is provided he's able to show up at all. He might get busted open here and have to go on the shelf. Oh god, fighting free. Oh god, forearms aplenty. Oh, blocks the forearm, the final one. Back elbow. On the apron. Ooh, Caleb Adams tagged in out. Blake Bishop's in. Tigers, Terrace, and Transvians. All here on Titans. Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Universe times. Nope. Blake Bishop. Wheelbarrow. DDT. Spiking him. Was Buckwheat. We are seeing a single leg DDT. What did it? From the apron, Country, there's Sukila looking to fly. Springboard, Harakarana. Oh God, to the cock and balls. Barring from Angus. And in the red corner we go. Tag out, here comes Paulo Jr. again. Destined, wanting to put a lot of hurt here on Blake Bishop for Angus Wyatt. Springboard, moonsault. Because the weaker he has gone in to Brampton, the more likely that Angus is going to defend the championship and deny Blake Bishop his hopes of becoming the Grand Slam champion. Yeah, we're halfway into the show. Uh-oh, to the outside. Springboard, drop kick, only getting Paulo. Precision with it, and now here comes Caleb. Men's first blood champion looking to fly, perhaps? No, going to the outside either way. Oh God, DDT. To the leg, on the concrete. And now, oh, Paulo trying to run, but drop kicks out the knee. Since Caleb was refusing to let go. Oh God, Mexico destroying the concrete again. He's definitely going to need a neck brace as Caleb Adams. That's not going to help his chances as he heads in to conquer Brampton as the Mid's first blood champion at this stage 1. Broken up, saved by Blake. Springboard. Oh please. Okay. As I thought that he was going to get his legs stuck like that. Oh, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, 1. Kick out. So, look, Caleb tried to fucking reverse with the knees up to springboard, but Paulo just missed anyway. Oh, Paulo Jr.'s been busted open under the mask. Oh God, thrown. Oh dear Lord. Oh God, big boot to the outside, tumbling. Now, Caleb Adams has busted open Paulo Jr., but that may have been a mistake because if Paulo Jr. busts open Caleb Adams, then he can't win the championship back. As is the rules of the First Blood Championships. But Caleb joined on the outside, looking to do some violence. Brainbuster on the concrete. Good Lord. There are just a multitude of children in the front row. There's 2 Draco Malfoys, there's another kid, there's Draco Malfoy behind one of the Draco Malfoys. There's another Draco Malfoy in the second row as well. God. So many Draco Malfoys around here. But Paulo Jr. looking to become the First Blood champion, babes. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you for subscribing again, Lewis. Ow. Springboard. Leg hooked. Ref count 1, 2, 3. Caleb Adams escapes with the First Blood championship, but he's got a neck brace on. How did music work this time? God, Hank looks psychotic. Buckwheat just crossing his arm in the background. There it is. So Caleb's gonna need a neck brace heading in. Haha. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a singles bout and it is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the competitors first, climbing her way down, now fighting out of the red corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Demolition Dollhouse. She is the Red Giant, Olivia Markov. Match specifically requested by her opponent tonight. She managed to pin him in a triple threat from the last episode of Titans. He's looking for revenge. She's looking for more momentum for herself and Lucia Belova as Red Dawn head to conquer Brampton to try and wrest the World Class Tag Team Championships away from stagnation. Elimination Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team rules will be Stagnation defending against three former champions, those being Red Dawn, La Salute, and the Removal Squad. These four are an impressive unit, but they've been hitting a few bumps in the road as of late, having lost the World Trios Championship after the longest reign as champions, the most defenses in a singular reign, most defenses by any particular team. But ladies and gentlemen, now introducing their opponent, or her opponent, currently making his way down the aisle, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Stagnation. He is one half of the ATW World Tag Team and CCW World Class Tag Team Champions, the Nightmare, Darren Murphy. I love when the entrances break. Sotelo's out here, but he's not actually out here for this match. I don't understand this video game. In any case, we're underway. Power versus power here. Just absolute brick shit houses. Possibly? I think Blake has actually got a decent argument for it as well. Like, a variety of championship. Because he's held all but the Openweight Championship here in CCW. Hasn't been Marshall Mayhem or World Trios. Veronica's been World Trios. She's held the World Heavyweight. She hasn't been Openweight or Women's First Blood Champion yet, but that isn't to say she can't do that. Yeah, Joseph's technically Freebird ruled with the World Class Tag Team, or well, the World Tag Team Championships in CCW. Because Anarchy Club held those. He's been the World Heavyweight Champion here. He's held virtually everything, including the YouTube title. Fred's the longest reigning Xbox champion. Oh yeah, Ace, World Trios champ, as well as all the ATWE stuff. Sotelo is one. That's a hell of a lot. Certainly an ATW. Name one championship Jerry Wolf has won that is a championship in either company. I will wait. It's not a legitimate championship. The New Zealand championship that Fred ran around with at one point was more legitimate. Yeah, I mean, he was one stomp away from being the openweight champ. He kind of missed. Oh god, DDT there by Murphy. God, going to the top rope. And then hopping out the top rope. He's just teasing the crowd. Oh god, but he took too long to get back into the ring because he's just been slammed down by Olivia Markov. I don't think Darren Murphy is used to someone being able to match him power-wise. Markov, lariat, sends him over the top rope. Fred's just staring at her in disbelief. He's like, I have to fight this on Saturday? What? No, please. Ref, no. Well, count of 2. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, up kick there by Murphy. Alright, now we're top into the ring we go. Yeah, Brent's been openweight champion as well as world series champion, and then pulled various ATWE runs. Oh god, normalized suplex. Mark Snow's probably held a fair amount, but I don't know how prolific he's been. God, elbows to the midsection. Big punch. In the corner. Bust. Then her face off the top turnbuckle. Yeah. Oh, Veronica Showtime grabbing the attention of Darren Murphy. Is like, why the hell did you betray Joseph? Why the hell did you rejoin that shit show? Alright, she whipped into the corner. Marco says, I'm going to put you down again. Oh, God. Big splash in the corner and straight down onto the mat. Leg hook deep for the pin. Perhaps the win, though. Ref count 1. He counts only to 1 because Murphy gets the shoulder off the mat. I'm trying to think. Is there... Like, all the current members of Stagnation have all held world gold, I think. Murphy... A star at some point just won world championship gold, I think. Oh my god! Phoenix splash from Darren Murphy. Rip count 1, 2. Only to 1 actually. But Fred applauding because he knows that Darren Murphy is about to be a nightmare for Olivia Markov. Alpha Omega Driver! Leg on. See. Rip count 1, 2, 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even Kayla Turner coming out here to celebrate for Darren Murphy's victory. And Stagnation heading into Conquer Brampton. Looks stronger now. Thanks to that victory, and you can see how proud of it they all are. Never mind them for the moment because C1 Cup, the last match in the entire tournament, about to take place. Ladies and gentlemen, the blind contest is a singles bout scheduled for one ball of a 10-minute time limit. It is a part of the C1 Cup. Introducing the competitors first, cornering their way down the aisle, fighting. Out of the red corner, representing Tested Haley Rose. Well, Haley is done alright for herself in this tournament. Hasn't won it, unlike the person that's about to join us. Congrats on your first. As I quench my first. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're introducing her opponent. Cornering away down, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing the trust fund, she is Tiffany Price. And barring an incredibly unforeseen circumstance of someone interfering on her behalf, getting 2 points deducted from her, Tiffany Price is the C1 Cup champion here in Season 4 if she can just not have anyone interfere on her behalf in this match. Currently set on 11 points. Haley Rose beats her, she'll go up to 8 points. Join JoJo Radley and Kimberly Lex. However, if Morgan Justice hopes to retain, then there's nothing she can do because tied for second on 10 points apiece. Morgan Justice, Sarah Masao holding victories over Morgan Justice, so would be winner via tiebreak. Oh God, stomp to the knee. Now, oh God, twisting the ankle. If Haley Rose is able to win here, Morgan Justice will be livid. Sarah Masawa will be as well. Because, and so would Mia Nishimoto, because Mia Nishimoto finished on 7 points, could have finished on more, as many as 8 if it went for that tie, but Tiffany Price only currently has 2 blemishes on her record. One is a loss to JoJo Radley. And the other is that draw that was assigned to her and was a no contest declared between herself and Mia Nishimoto. Because Price ambushed the one-shot kid in the aisle. I mean, Sarah Masawa, no friend of stagnation, defeated Kayla Turner in this tournament. So, personally, I don't think that they're likely to do this. Oh, kick to the midsection. In fact, both the women in this match defeated Kayla Turner, so only 2 people didn't, that is Mia Nishimoto and JoJo Radley. That collar and elbow tie-up. Penultimate match of the evening. Oh God, hair slam. Oh, stops the arm. Tiffany Price, this won't be the last time we see her tonight. She'll finish up this match, then she'll head backstage to re-emerge through the curtain with the rest of the trust fund. From the top, King Kong knee drop. Float her over into the pinfall. Ref there to count. 1. But only the 1. Of course, Cash Anderson currently in a neck brace after being pile driven on the concrete by Simo White. And oh God, electric chair, straight jacket style. Dive double axe handle. Oh God, sitting down into the figure 4 leg lock. A side angle as well. That's just nasty work here by Rose. And every single piece of damage that Haley Rose is able to do here to Tiffany Price is something that North's going to be able to take advantage of. And now Rose, submission cinched in, foot on the ropes, ref, the foot's on the ropes. Oh, Tiffany Price is glad that she had already won the tournament, because her foot was very much in the ropes, and Haley Rose, via technicality alone, wins that match. That is dubious into that match. Well, never mind that, because main event city, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, one contest is your main event of the evening. And as a sales bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first. Currently making his way down now, being accompanied to the ring by and representing the Trust Fund. Fighting out of the red corner, Rich Stewart. Well, that's an unfortunate loss for Tiffany Price. The bald one looks like a Brucey. Yeah. The trust fund. It's not gonna let the neck race around cash price hamper their spirits too much. I didn't miss the cue this time. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent, currently makes his way now, being accompanied to the ring by the 6W World Heavyweight Champion North, fighting at the blue corner, representing the Butterflies. He is Simo White. The battle between allies of the main event for Conquer Brampton will be North vs Tiffany Price, as confirmed in the last match. The C1 Cup has concluded, the second edition thereof. Tiffany Price, the C1 Cup champion, will be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. And hello John, welcome in. Thanks for following the other day. And welcome to our main event. We put away the Butterflies theme. We get the match underway. Collar and elbow here. And again, just after using the lower center of gravity to shove him around, pushes him into the corner where Rich kicks out of there. And a jab to the face. The ref admonished him for the cheeky maneuverings, but the cheap shots. When you're against Simo White, you got to take every little advantage you can. It's vicious, man. Does not take any prisoners. Leaves folks in neck braces. Kick to the spine by Rich Stewart. Scotsman climbed to the second rope and calling Simo White to his feet. Harry, no, double accent, do you? Harry. It's not really a Scottish accent, I don't think, but yeah, Harry isn't. Oh god, drop kick attempted, but Simo's a bit short for that. If it was North, maybe, but on the shoulder, hang out to dry. Oh dear lord. Oh, sitting down on the arm. Needs to side the head. No, that's Cash Anderson's neck that's condensed right now. He'll be drinking for a straw after Rich Stewart's done with him. At least that's the intention from the trust fund. Oh god. Off the top rope. Hello. There's a light tube in the ring. Jeff Coyne just introduced the light tube to this match. Oh, Jeff Coyne just got that light tube thrown in his face by Sharon Georgie. Get on you, Shazza. Get on you. Nice whip, not the intention, but instead dropping a knee down. Leg hooked, ref count, 1. Only the 1. God, spiking him on the back of his head. Now 70 Price saying, I'm going to break North's arm again. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. And to a degree she's right. Everybody is banned from ringside. No seconds will be allowed in the main event. In Brampton. Vincent Bin again. Feet on the ropes. Ref count 1. Kick out. Oh, back elbow. And oh, Simo White busted open Rich Stewart. He is a former men's first blood champion, so he does know how to draw blood. He's done it here tonight against one of the newer members of the trust fund. And now just, God, slapping him. Oh dear Lord, the power. Senton. And just reveling in the violence out of Colossal Sam and Simo White feeding off their energy. It's a cycle. Oh my god, King Kong knee drop there. Out the way is Rich Stewart. And a punch. On the shoulder. Hangs him out to dry. Dropping a knee on the arm. When we're feeling more in the zone, that's when. The C1 Cup only exists because I wanted to do a cone thing. Nope, up to his feet. God, bouncing his face off turnbuckle pad again, opposite corner this time. And slamming Stewart down. Calling him to his feet. Simo White. Springboard. Oh god, snatching the soul of Rich Stewart. With that stunner. And out to the top rope. Looking to fly. Big senton. And oh, Jeff Coyne yelling now. It's like, I'll put you in a neck brace like Cash. Me? No. Rich Stewart taking advantage, and oh, Coyne now removing the turnbuckle pad. Neck breaker. Oh, the irony of that. making Simo clutch at his neck. Rick Stewart does not look impressed, and lariat to the outside. And, oh, Jeff Coyne, it seems, gave a bit of a helping hand at the end. Ref count 1. Count it again. The slightly exasperated one on the second attempt. Single leg DDT on the concrete. But again, this is a thing I always wonder when you are fighting Simo White, why the hell would you go to the outside? Like, I can understand, you wouldn't have much choice if he frees the outside, but no, it was the other way around this time. Rich Stewart threw Simo to the floor and then followed him out there. Count of 7. Already seen one count out tonight. Is Rich Stewart looking for another? He is, but Simo beats the count of 10. Spear out of nowhere, cutting Stewart in half. And the ref counting 1, 2, 3. Oh my lord. GG indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Simo White just cutting Stewart in half. Then a high five at the end, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Ian McKenzie. You've been yourselves. We will see you next time when we conquer Brampton. That will probably be IRL tomorrow, so 23 hours-ish from now. But for now, I've been Ian McKenzie. You've been yourselves. I need to make the match card graphic, and I'm not entirely sure of the card. We know for sure there will be a Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team Contest for the World Class Tag Team titles. We know it will be North vs Tiffany Price for the World Heavyweight Championship. Will be Blake Bishop challenging for the Openweight Championship. It will be the Women's First Blood Championship. Ooh, no, bad. Don't compare me to that. I don't take blood money. Ugh. But yeah, Women's First Blood Championship will be defended by Kayla Turner against all the different people that beat her throughout the what's the word? The C1 Cup, and yeah. But we put away the Battleflies theme, we hit the stream ending, and too little. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll see you next time.